Apparently, what is left of late Chief MKO Abiola's busy home before his incarceration and death appears to be this large, quiet house, now home to rights activists who observe this annual gathering in their memory every year. These are the family members of Kudirat Abiola, together with pro-democracy activists and civil society leaders in Lagos, at the tomb of the late democracy campaigner in remembrance of her life and times. 18 years ago, wife of the acclaimed winner of June 12, 1993 presidential election, Kudirat Abiola, was killed while leading the campaign to reclaim her husband's mandate. For 18 years down the line, family members and activists gather here to pay tribute. Kudirat Abiola fell to bullets from a P90 rifle allegedly on the orders of the state. At this Lane of Wreath gathering, pro-democracy activists claim that her death brought a beautiful, brilliant and bold life, which Kudirat Abiola was generally believed to have lived, to an untimely end.
The blood of Kudirat Abiola is still crying for justice. The society is also crying for justice because the norms of the society have been desecrated. But what is the justice that the blood of Kudirat Abiola is crying for? That cry consists in the program of Chief MKO Abiola, which program was Farewell to Poverty.
Aside terminating a promising and inspiring life at 44 on Tuesday, June 4, 1996, they believe a new chapter was opened in Nigeria's political history as the deceased became one of the prominent martyrs in the struggle for a truly democratic nation.
The soldiers and the military leadership was extremely brutal, killing so many people, incarcerating people, torturing people, violating our right to free speech, right to expression, all of it. So it was a difficult time for us, but I think it's a time in which Nigerians can also be proud because we did not succumb to the pressure. We remained resolute, we continued to fight, we absorbed our losses and we continued to defend our rights and we kept on the fight until we won the democratic government that we have today.
Everybody accused of the crime of the murder of my mother are still have been released. Basically, everybody they've all been released. So basically, the lesson my mother would have probably wanted from this whole escapade, and my father would still want. But we have an arm of government that is supposed to take, responsibility for these sort of crimes. So I call on the judiciary to really step up for the common man.
In their words, Kudirat Abiola's struggle is why 18 years down the line, after her assassination, the nation appears unanimous on the belief that her death changed the course of the struggle for the enthronement of civil rule in the country.
Kudirat stood like a colossus. Her voice turned out in the gathering of pro-democracy activists. She had everything that could make life comfortable. But she said she was ready to pay even with her life. And she was committed to realizing the ideals of June 12. And that was the annulment of that election. As we speak, Kudirat Abiola remains that rallying point.
Against the backdrop of Kudirat Abiola's place in history, activists believe that those who were for and against the June 12 struggle in the past would today be on the same page in nursing the pains and loss of that tragic day. This is the wreath in memory of Kudirat Abiola, wife of the late MKO Abiola, the acclaimed winner of 1993 presidential election, annulled by the military dictator IBB at the time. Though she's long gone 18 years down the line, activists here say her memories and legacies exist still. John Emmanuel for ONTV.